Jim Holley, Supercross-Online.com, here in the Rogers Centre, Toronto, Canada. After the first practice, you can see already getting down to the cement. We talked about it, that wet soil. They're already down. You can see the ruts starting to develop here in some of these timing sections. I'm going to walk over here and you can see that right here how deep these ruts are. I mean, they're almost up to my knees. And then you can also see, for timing and scoring, that white pipe going across there, that's for some of the television cables. So not only are these guys dealing with the ruts, the concrete, but they also got PVC pipe for the cables to get through. And like I said, check out how deep this rut is. Real loamy soil out here. As you can see, you can grab it. It packs up like a rock. How would you like that coming flying out you after the rear wheel? Let's go check out some of the other parts of the track. As you can see, you come out of the right-hander here, and this is an approach to the triple jump. There's about 7 ruts starting to develop here. You can hear the equipment in the backgrounds. In between some of the practices, they're grading out a lot of these deep ruts. Let's move over to the finish line jump and see how that looks. As you can see, the triple, that was the takeoff. This is the landing, and you come into the right-hander, approaching the finish line jump right here, and you can see the ruts, how deep they are. As I'm walking around this section, you get in these deep ruts, and there's a few ruts up on over the Monster Energy finish line there. It makes it treacherous to get through a section like this in Supercross. As you can see here in Toronto tonight, there's going to be a lot of track maintenance. They want to make it as safe as possible for the riders. They'll run a few practice sessions, they'll even run heat races, then they'll bring out the Dirtworks guys and the cats, and they'll smooth it all out. Within one heat race, those ruts will be right back exactly where they're at because the soil's so moist here tonight in Toronto. This is another section of the track that we talk about, those timing sections where you can either triple them, but if it gets too rutty, like you can see, there's about 10 different lines there with ruts. Then you'll have to double that section. But another thing you got to contend with also with the 450s, how would you like something like that coming off the rear wheel of one of those big 450s? As you can see, there's a lot of rocks out here also. But I think they did a great job on preparing this track here tonight in Toronto. It could be a whole lot worse. Thank God we got a dome over our head. This would be miserable if it was raining. As you can see, this is the right-hander after one of those timing sections. A lot of ruts, a lot of different ways, a lot of spongy-like conditions here. After this right-hander, look at what you get forward to looking to, the whoops. As you can see, a lot of ruts starting to develop in the whoops. So you want to make sure that you don't take too deep of a rut because of the fact that maybe your foot pegs will get hung up. You got a good chance of flinging off your legs off of the foot pegs, so you want to make sure that you stay out of the deepest ruts. You can see the guys, this obviously rut was the fast line, but it started to get too deep, so they had to move over to the right-hand side. Not too bad here. It looks good on the left-hand side. I'm sure tonight they'll be using all sides of those whoops, the middle, the left, and the right, depending on how the ruts develop. As you can see, we're taking you behind the scenes here at Supercross-Online.com. You get a first-hand look at the track here tonight in Toronto.